Today's the day. In only a matter of moments, I'll be on my way to TFCON. So yeah, I'm getting ready to leave for TFCON Toronto 2019. I cannot wait. We're doing some kitchen renovations, so don't mind the mess. But yeah, I gotta go do a couple things, cash my paycheck, get some groceries and food and stuff, and then we'll be off. I'm super excited. I'll see you when we get there, probably, because I'm the only one going this year, so I won't be able to vlog and drive. Because not only is that very dangerous, it's also slightly illegal. So we'll see what happens. I will see. Ooh, focus camera, thank you. I'll see you when we get there. Focus! Hey, we made it. So this is the single room that I'm in this year, because I couldn't get anybody to go with me. And this is the lovely Toronto sky. You can't really see it because it's so bright in here. Hello! But yeah, we're here. So TFCON 2019 starts tomorrow. It's also 10:30, so I'm trying to keep my voice down. I've just spent most of today with Krista when I got here at like, you got here 5, 6 o'clock, something like that. And next time, take your own advice and pay for the room on your card, because them converting it from American was a bugger. It was nasty. It was good. So I'm going to have a snack and then go to bed, because the TFCON customizing class starts tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning. And I'm actually in the South Tower, and I've always ever been in the North Tower, so I have to go down and then make a left. So we'll see you tomorrow for TFCON in earnest. Bye! And so day 2 begins. Today's the customizing class, and forgive me if my voice sounds a little ugh. I did just wake up about a half hour ago. Took my shower, got some breakfast, got a drink of some citrus tea. So I've got that. That's all I brought for food. And last night I was with Krista, and we had a sandwich in her room because everything I had was in the car still. So could you focus on me, camera? Thank you. I don't know why the autofocus is going nuts, but it is. So anyway, got about a half hour. I'm gonna go down now and get in line for the customizing class. So I shall see you when I see you, hopefully later today. But yes, that's all that's on the itinerary today. I need to go get the plates and spoons and knives and forks out of my car and bring them up so I can make a sandwich later. But anyway, I shall see you guys when I see you, probably at the customizing class. Bye. Hey everybody, so I just finished lunch. Today is a customizing panel day. I'm all covered in paint, as you can probably tell, purple and green. We're doing Grouch. It's, I think it's supposed to be gears in shattered glass, but they can't call it gears because, but yeah, so I'm going back down to do that. So I don't know if I'll put this in the middle of the video or not, or in the middle of the pictures. We'll find out. Anyway, see you in a bit. Bye. Hey, so custom class is done. We made this guy. Focus on the robot boy. Anyway, this is Grouch. Although we called him Unioncron because he is the Decepticon HR manager and the code enforcer for the Decepticons. So That's what we said he does. So, and he's got, you know, a New York accent, so, you know, people are gonna take him seriously. So, now, all that's left is to go register, which, ooh, I already have my tickets, so they're in my back pocket here, with my wallet and my cash. So, yeah, here we go, another day. This is actually when it all kicks off. I still kind of can't believe I'm here. I honestly still can't believe I'm here, but we are here. And I've met a lovely bunch of people from the Discord that I'm in. Sat with them at the customizing class, and that went really well. So, yeah, I'm trying to reserve the old tea. I've gone through half the thing already, and I've only been here 2 days. So, I might have to go get some more. But in the meantime, I shall see you when we're downstairs. Let's go. Well, it's actually how close I was. That guy in the orange shirt is at the front. And there's quite a space between me and this gentleman here. So, hello. It'd be better if I did it this way. I can't see, but you can see, so that's all that matters. But yes, we are at registration. It wasn't like the first year I came when the line was down around the hall. So, there's that. Anyway, so probably, oh, you can't see me now. I gotta remember that. Anyway, registration hopefully won't take too long. Fortunately, 12 as well. I'm not that close, so it should be fine. Krista's ignoring me, which is fine. She does that. Shaking with me for a while, which is, but anyway. Bye. And this is the line like 4 minutes later. Still not as bad as the time I came here and it was down the hall and around the corner. So we just finished premium weekend registration. I only got one exclusive this year, the Red Drift goose, of course, and he comes with a cape too, so we'll see how that works. There we go. So it comes, Red Drift comes with a cape. We'll see. They're about to start everything. I don't actually know what time it is, but I shall check. Oh, actually, I could check on my phone right now. Oh, I'm a dum-dum. So it's 6:09 and they start at 7. So we shall see what happens. Yeah, I'm gonna crack this guy open. See how cool he is. Stop recording, stop it. Hey everybody, so I just got done playing with and tinkering around with, what is this guy's name? Ooh. This guy. It's the reformatted Red Drift. Everybody's calling him Deadpool Drift because he's literally Deadpool in a drift. So now I'm on my way to the opening, I'm on my way to the fan media panel now, and then I'll be off to the commencing opening ceremonies. The opening, the ceremonial opening ring, whatever, however you say that. I'm trying to find a clever way to say that, but it's not working. I'm gonna message my friend Krista and see if she wants to go sit with me in the opening thing and the live auction. So see you guys possibly down there. Bye. I'm a silhouette. I see a silhouette of a man.
I do a lot of events. You see a lot of Fabulous. Are you ready?
We're podcast pre-roundtable, pre-panel. This is where we do a little roundtable with podcasters who are here at TFCON to start the show off. And hey, if you want to see us again, we also do this right after the closing ceremonies on Sunday afternoon when there's nothing else to do. And if you don't want to let go of the show, we're still here.
The last desperate clean.
That's right. The LDC, as we like to call it in the podcasting business. So to start things off, I just wanted to go around and introduce everyone who's here. We got a little smattering. Myself, I'm Chris, evangelist on the internet from WTF to TFW, the Transformers podcast at TFW2005.com, as is Aaron over there.
Hi.
We're the bread of this podcaster sandwich, and the lettuce is to my left.
I thought I was the meat.
Now, I'm implying Aaron's the bottom slice.
All right, I'm very meaty.
I'm Diecast from Radio Free Cybertron and from everywhere else. So on Twitter at Diecast2, I'm going to be tweeting a lot of photos from today's event and news and trying to keep everyone in the loop who's here and not here.
It's true. And someone also tagged me on this stream we're doing so I can actually share this on Twitter.
I just got a notification from on YouTube that Vangelis is live, so I can see what's going on.
Yeah. Next on over here, we've got another Canadian.
Hello, I'm Canadian.
It's weird, it's his name. It's very appropriate.
I'm very patriotic. My name is Daryl, but I am also known as Cybertronian Beast from the Transmissions podcast. Thank you, Mom.
One person likes you.
That's still one more than what TFW got.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
we're
And
doing all right.
yeah, I'm here with the co-host as well. And he's also, what would it be, cheese? I don't know, how does this sandwich work?
So he is either the cheese or the mayonnaise or the mustard. It depends really what you prefer. Special sauce.
Ooh, okay, I'll go with it. He is very special.
What's his name, though?
I thought we were going in order.
Oh, no. He moved to you, so I'm like, I guess this is what's happening.
Hi, I'm Charles, also known as Big C, one of the hosts of the Transmissions podcast. And yeah, here to have fun at TFCON.
There's no better way to start having fun than being in a podcast sandwich. But the middle part, what we could actually say is the meat of this sandwich, right over yonder, is also on his very first podcast roundtable. Let's say welcome to, from Steel City Bots.
I am Michael, aka Soundjack from Steel City Bots.
Welcome to the podcast roundtable.
Thank you.
It's festive.
Mine.
No, there it goes.
There we go.
This is legitimately broke.
Yeah, this is.
No, it's not. No, it's yeah. You just gotta push to get fixed. Yeah. Got engineering over here. There we go. There we go.
I mean, if it's broken, I'm going to get my $2.50 back. Yeah. But take a smell.
Where's the brownie?
I have maybe 50, not many.
Okay. Now is that maybe 50 plus or maybe 50 minus?
Maybe 50 minus.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It honestly, I mean, it's bad for the person that it was involved because it meant they didn't do a lot of work this year. But one person who I adore did not do much in 2018. So yeah. So since the last TFCON, they didn't work an awful lot, which meant I didn't buy a lot of their books. So yeah. But I still got a lot of stuff to sign. So
Is it still in the folio? Is it still in the
yeah,
carry case?
it's behind us right now. Actually, it's in the backpack. Yeah.
That's not a very big backpack.
No.
There could be well under 50 comics in there.
Oh yeah. I gotta carry it all day, so I mean, I'm not crazy.
All right. They're going like, I just have $20 and a lot of hope. They just take our doubles.
I just need to find the bakery bites. That's all. That's all I need. They were only came out in Canada, as far as I understand.
Oh really?
Yeah, only Canadian Toys R Us's.
Hey, good on me.
So,
See, you said there's nothing in those Toys R Us's.
It's true. I mean, now that I've gotten all the boss, there's nothing in those Toys R Us.
sure.
That was supposed to make me sound like I'm rich. I'm not. Yeah. I got this technique. I'm going to try to do it with these fine business cards. I'm just not going to damage them. These are stickers. These fine stickers, business stickers. But this is a card. Anyway, the whole trick is when you play a trading card game, I found the most important thing is how to learn how to react really violently to anything that's happening. So if, like, for instance, your opponent plays a grenade launcher, you just go like, that's unnecessary. I've been working on that for about 2 months.
That I need to work on. Judge!
Yeah.
Judge!
Yes, hi, I'm Chris. What's up? I always end up doing this.
He played a card with me.
Was it in time? Did you maintain the game state, Aaron?
Yes, I
Did
did.
you maintain the game state? I don't think you did.
Yeah, no,
I'm giving you both a point.
Yeah.
There.
And with the support of you, the fans, and a very dedicated group of people, it has grown to become the largest fan-run Transformers convention in the world. I want to take a moment to thank my staff and our volunteers who have been helping me organize this convention for well over 17 years. And a special thanks to my lovely wife, Elisa. Thank you all. I also want to take a moment to thank our sponsors, The Chosen Prime, Ages 3 and Up, Freeman Audiovisual Canada, Cool Toys, and Cool Toy Hats. We truly appreciate their support, which enables us to put on an even greater show every year for you, our attendees. With that said, we have something very special in store for you. 2 years ago, a couple got engaged right here during our opening ceremonies. And they are back with something special they would like to do. We are gathered here today under the careful watch of Primus to witness the bonding of these two sparks. You might take Isabel as your lawfully bonded spark mate to download and to save through malfunction and through upgrade. So long as you both shall function, I do. And you, Isabel, take Mike to be your lawfully bonded spark mate to download and to save through status lock and reformatting, as long as you both shall function.
I do.
Should anyone here see a reason why these two should not be bonded? Except you, Starscream. No one cares for you. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Now, place the ring on her finger to signify your eternal bond with each other. Now, by the power vested in me, I pronounce you spark-bound.
Weak.
60, go, 65. 65 going once, twice, sold number 34, $65. All right, we got a second one for Sunday, the Sunday dealer room. Start that at $10 for the toy show. $10 going one, oh, $10 going once, twice, sold number 16, $10. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 45 going once, twice, sold 71, $45.
That's a good price for that.
Okay, what do we got here? A whole bunch of... We're gonna do these in... No. Okay, who's in at 50? Who's in at 50? $50 going once, twice, sold number 100, $50. Okay, Transformers, Robots in the Sky, Sideways versus Axer. Start this at $10. Who's in at $10? 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. $30 going once, twice, sold at $128, $30.
Good deal.
Okay, we've got the Studio Series movie Optimus Prime. This is from the Bumblebee movie, The Voyager. This toy, is he missing his gun? No, it just fell down. He's not missing his gun. This toy is awesome. 45, 40, 40, who's in for 40, who's in for 35, 35, 35, 40, oh, okay. 40, 40, 45, who's in for 45, 50, who's in for 50, 50 going once, twice, sold, 30, oh, yeah, somebody in the back, okay. You gotta really wave around, okay, perfect, so 55, 60, who's in for 60, 65, okay, $65 going once, twice, sold, $193, $65. Okay, we got a picture of Wolverine signed by the voice actor Cal Dog, so this is $20, who's in $20 on Wolverine, okay, $20 going once, okay, 25, 25, 30, who's in for 30, $30 going once, twice, sold, number 6, okay, who's in for 20, 25, okay, 20, who's going to put the paddle up for $20, $20 going once, twice, sold, 34, $20. It's the Transformers Magic the Gathering cards, right? Okay, Transformers the new card. A bag of random cards, $5. Who's gonna do it for $5? 5, 10, 15, 15.
So day 2 has begun. And again, if I sound like I just woke up, I did. I slept in a lot later than I had intended to, but it is currently, that clock is a little fast, I think. Yeah, 8:55. So the dealer room opens in 5 minutes for those of us who have these purple wristy band things on, and it doesn't open again to the general public till 11. So we get some exclusive time in there alone. So I'll take you with me, and I am wearing my Thew merch, so we'll see if anybody recognizes it. But yeah, it begins in earnest today. Yeah! Here we are. My stuff right there. TFCON Classics. So awesome. Oh, it's actually nice and cool in here. Ooh, that's cool. The giant Optimus himself. Like a small child. Ooh, artwork. Yeah, I know that backpack. Right. It's easy to do though. There's just so much to see, so much to do. Cool. Good stuff on this wall here.
Oh, we just started. So nothing yet. We also have that, which is going to be it's a song from the band to main story for the comics, and we have a song. So it's mostly more seconds in the track.
How's it going? Not doing too bad. Oh, some good stuff, good stuff. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry.
Ah, Henkei Megatron. One day you will be mine, my friend. Japanese looking stuff here. robots in disguise Galvatron next to an RID. No. RID Galvatron next to an Armada Red Alert. Oh, my wallet's crying. There's so much good stuff.
For your own toys. You just look at them and go like, how do I juice this dry? Y'all look at me. Basically, you want to pass the juice. What I mean is, if you have a figure you really like, it's kind of like, what's that phrase? Squeezing blood from a person. Stone. Person, that's a different panel. You can have a really cool figure and kind of have your time with it. If you've had a figure and actually really enjoyed owning it for like, you know, a year or two, if it was like a $30 figure and you got a year or two of enjoyment out of it and you're starting to go like, do I still really like this? Am I just liking this because I remembered liking it? A year or two of time for $30 ain't a bad deal in my opinion. For the most part, kind of useless unless you start modifying things to keep the toys from rattling around in there because those twist ties are kind of a one-way deal. You can't really reapply them very easily without providing your own, and at that point, unless you're really enjoying it, you might want to assess a little bit of what's going on. English isn't working today, sorry. That's okay. That was actually one of the slides, kind of, but that is a whole thing of like, you should like it, right? Like everyone else says this thing's great. I guess I'm supposed to buy it. And then you get it and you're like, wait, it turns out I don't really like the Mega Scream that much because I'm a monster, even though they finally made a masterpiece of Mega Scream for someone who really deserves it. I'm complaining because I'm a complete monster. But that is, you know, we're all looking for others saying something's great. In that case, it would be objectively great and you would be wrong. But we're not in the timeline where that thing exists yet. But yeah, there's totally the scenario. There's the...
Defenders of the Earth, and with Stan Lee, my former frequent writing partner and friend, the Marvel Action Hour. And in so-called real television, I have more than 700 hours of mostly prime time. All in the Family, The Andy Griffith Show, Get Smart, Barney Miller, The Odd Couple, Bewitched, Fantasy Island, Dick Blaine, Starsky and Hutch. And if you watched all of that, it explains why none of you went to medical school. But the Transformers surprised me. I did not want to kill Optimus Prime. I told Hasbro, if you kill him, he will have to be brought back. They said, never. 90 days later, he was back. He's still back. You can't kill Optimus Prime any more than you can kill Zeus in Greek mythology. How about knocking off Odin in Norse mythology? Who do you replace him with? Sven, the herring salesman? You can't do it. Anyway, for years, and I mean years, strangers would approach me on the street and say, "You son of a bitch." I was 7 years old, and I went to see the Transformers, and you killed Optimus Prime! Would you sign my underwear? I have signed underwear. I'll be happy to sign your underwear if it's reasonably sanitary. But the Transformers has given me great pleasure because at the time I was doing it, I felt a real responsibility to move the idea of the Transformers beyond where the series was. Or a family, but a bad family. You are suddenly in the story. You, however old you are, you understand who is who, and you understand how the family works. Now, Tolstoy said, every happy family is the same. Every unhappy family is unhappy in its own way. So, the Decepticons are an unhappy family, and that means they don't trust each other, and they shouldn't. They can't rely on each other, and they can't. They are always vying to take the leadership role no matter what it costs everyone else. That's a bad family. In a good family, everyone loves one another, and if they don't, they make allowances for what's not perfect, and because they love, they help each other. They can be relied upon to be there when things get difficult. So, constructing a family is what every writer does. And then the universe you put the family in, it doesn't matter if it's under the sea, it doesn't matter if it's a different galaxy, it doesn't matter if it's a different plane of existence. If it's a family, we're there. We know. We understand. And again, that's why I didn't want to kill Optimus Prime. He was the center of the Autobot family. So I don't know if I answered your question, but I certainly answered mine.
Things and considerations don't come in the mix. And that's natural. Pretty much the Tiger Hawk too. If you get in the way, shame and woe for you. So that's why I play them just full bore, and anything that gets in the way is just a pebble, and kick it out and keep going. But the Tiger, he felt everything, he felt the little fleas, he felt everything. And I relate to that in my own life. I think that's quite beautiful. So they're contrasting character.
Comedy vibe to it, and I just finished doing a full new series of Mr. Magoo, where I'm his evil arch nemesis, a hamster named Fizz. So that's a dub show from French, I think, first. But it's a lot harder to do because you have to match the flaps, right? So the great thing about that particular thing with Energon was there are no flaps, like their jaw doesn't move, right? So that was a kind of an extra added on thing. Usually you've got to match the flaps and then try to kind of keep your performance up to a certain level, but Scorponok was just kind of big and loud and annoying, you know, and kind of commanding people to do stuff. And so the flaps don't match, so you can just kind of bring your own performance to it.
Do you have any sort of tips for voice actors on how not to damage your instrument?
Yes, well, it is an instrument, and it behooves one to be careful of that. The most vivid example of using gravelly voice and people being worried about me was when I did yesterday in Halloween Town. I did a character called Gort. And Gort is, I describe him as a one-man vodka. Because not unlike Scotty in the situation where he's doing two characters, Gort actually has a spell cast upon him, which turns him into this gentle, peaceful, light-hearted person. But it comes from, you know, he's gravelly and mean and ornery and doesn't like anybody or anything about him and sort of thing. And when the director was always asking me, but I'm very fine because there's an area in which I can do the gravelly and play with it, and there's no harm. Now, if I try to get a little rambunctious about that and push it, that's when the damage happens. So I try to be a pro and only go up to a certain extent, then I can do that all day long. And still have my voice when I'm finished. So that's what I do when I'm working a character that needs that intensity.
And it does, it helps, you know, when you have a director who's kind of sensitive about that, not all of them are. So, you know, some of them will keep trying to push you a little harder. Like, and I've done lots of those gravelly, I think Omega Red, I think, was like one of the scariest kind of things where they're just screaming the whole time and you don't want to do it. But the biggest thing is hydration, sort of recovery.
So he's quite good. He's also on display. So many hands. He has so many hands. And fingers. Really articulated digits, which is really nice. Well, on the big hands, not the little hands. Okay.
Okay. Square.
Do this with no, to do punch tag.
Yeah, square with fists.
Punch tag. Okay, this is the other one. Marek. So as you know, each gripper is individually articulated as well, which is really, really nice, and they have some good strength on them. I've been able to like hold stuff up. Beer? Not beer, but other figures. Legends figures, preface that.
Lost interest.
I'm sorry.
It's true. It's him and the boys.
And he is glorious.
How would that be to meet?
Yes.
Yes.
It looks like they just ripped the animation model. It's really nice. So really, really nice. And
Everyone's favorite action pose.
yeah. Especially with the face too, that really works, right? So what's really great with this guy, he comes with 5 different expressions. And considering Transmetal 2 Megatron, yeah, well, any Beast Wars Megatron, as we know, is, yes, you know, you get the expression.
It's a move.
Yeah, very cool. And he does also have an effect pieces and LEDs to actually light up, which is really nice. Oh yes. So yeah, I'm really, really stoked for this guy. Really, really can't wait.
Yeah, Bendy Prime is fantastic. One of the really good primes from that era.
Oh yes. Right, so extra parts.
This thing's gorgeous.
Oh yes.
I picked this up this morning.
Yeah, at the Toy Dojo booth.
Yep.
If I'm right, he's available at the moment. I still believe they still have them in stock.
Yeah. Okay. This is a continuation on of the G2 Stunticons.
Underwear? Yes. I say this now, I do apologize if they're not. But yeah, this is pretty much the version of the Panadron.
Something.
I don't know, I think, well, it blew up, but I can't remember.
Paradon.
Yeah, Paradon, there we go. Oh, poor Sandstorm. But yes, I think they gave her a name of Lifeline at some point. Oh, that was fun documentary. Okay, as you see,
She's caring for Sphinx there.
she
took a shot to the gut.
You forgot to go invisible.
Yeah. Yeah. This is Impetus, which is Vortex.
So this is going to be part of their combat concept. Really, really nice. Really got that animation look as well. But what's no?
Oh, it's all built in. So everything that you need to make the arm is part of the combiner. You
Red Kiss players. I just saw a bunch of bullet points and cool plot points that I was going to talk about those a lot, plus show lots of pictures of the thing with the tongue. But I thought that wasn't filling 8 slides very well. So I apologize to all of you.
Really getting good fun, Primus. Okay guys, so what we're going to do is we're going to go around the table, introduce ourselves, explain what we do, and we will not be saying what we're presenting until the slides start. So going from your right to left, not my right to left, because that's going to get awkward. Excuse me, sir, can you introduce yourself and tell us a bit
It
about
took me
you?
a second to know what you were talking about when you said you were right to left, because I thought I was sitting here. And then we just passed it over to Matt. Hi, my name is Chris. My internet name is Evangelist. I've done a panel here too this morning. I just want to say, even though I am a resident Kissplay expert, I apologize I'm not in a position to argue in favor of Kissplay. But I hope you still enjoy it. Also, how are we clicking through the slides? I just realized I don't have a button. Oh, you have a button.
I'm going to distribute the button when it is necessary.
Okay, because I thought for a second I was going to have to go like this, like 15 times.
The button is the talking stick.
Give me 5 minutes.
8 minutes. Can I give you a 4 minute?
Listen, 5 days is an important part.
We're not dealing with imperial, we're metric here.
You live in Canada. Who are we? Is any American on this panel right now?
There's one.
Okay. It was valid. I have an intro. So when I click this, it's my first slide.
Yes.
Okay.
It's your intro slide. So.
Yeah. Okay, 3, 2, 1, click. In defense of Energon and Superlink. You cannot have AEC without the E. You cannot have the Unicron trilogy without a part 2. You cannot have a sandwich without the meat. You cannot have a respectable opener and superior ending without a struggling middle child. Easy threats laid down early on to continue the stories of affable Armada Decepticons like Demolisher and Starscream and Cyclonus. resurrecting the specter of Starscream, one of the highlights of the Armada series, Unicron's corpse, Megatron's return, Scorponok's ambition, Alpha Q! What courage it takes to nullify all of these with consent. That's the thing I added at the bottom, pretend you can't see it. I forgot to animate it. Constant heroic gut tie, no matter the cost, no matter the justification, everybody gut tie. A mix of CG and hand-drawn animation makes you, the child, all of you, feel like you can recreate any of the fantastic parts in the series where suddenly the robots were drawn. And that's how you knew something was going to happen. That's also how you remembered that this was being made by an animation company with skill. Stuff like this. When our boy Demolisher had his tragic death scene before being instantly resurrected and mind-wiped in the next couple episodes and acting like a gorilla for no reason. But this was real cool. You don't see it right now. You know that eyepiece he had? This is how dramatic it was. It disintegrated. As he was like, you know, Saruman, Greenhorn, or whatever. So I'm watching TV on subs. Or, surely you all remember that. What's our time at now?
Count up to 3 minutes.
Surely you all remember that episode.
Yes! Hold on, I may have to plug it. Sorry.
I wanted to illustrate something. There you go. Remember something got really good looking. Yeah. Hey, you remember this? I'm just showing this entire thing because I'm so confident that we can sit through an entire 64 seconds of this. Try and tell me, so some other Transformers show captured the speed line energy of pure gut tie. Try and tell me I was not excited about this like a tiny little kitten who just eaten an entire baseball catnip. 2005. Bruticus suddenly came. I don't care if his leg is orange. Shit up bit with the head spinning around his friggin' money. Alright? Oh, but who's gonna now you see this? Oh yeah, this stuff. He floats. But now it's something really cool. And they're free in formation because they're airplanes! Unlike Combiner Wars Superior, who has a helicopter as one of his limbs, some kind of fake vehicle. This guy's made of pure jets, scientifically proven jets. Superior. And we all know what happens after this part. They all land. And they punch each other like once. That's also like the 1000th episode of the Transformers at my time. Anyway, kicker. Kicker. Alright. Few shows in our modern mythology can carry the burden that Kicker carried. One of the greatest characters in Transformers that nobody appreciates, a fantastic voice actor who dreamt of being in Transformers ever since he was a kid and has never received the recognition he deserves. A human character who can stand tall with the robots around him. A character for the first time in decades. A character who brought a true loss. With the yellow jumpsuit. Misha. That was a true love story. You got to really learn about Japanese katakana every time you heard Optimus Prime go like, Kika! Also, he carried a friggin' sword made out of minicons, and some robots couldn't do that. And finally, he was like what we thought Spike and Hound were in More Than Meets the Eye. And he wasn't what Spike and Bumblebee became in Generation 1. Kicker's fantastic.
He's also a pretty common rider.
That's right. He's a common rider. How much time?
Almost 6.
Okay. So I got 2 minutes left to explain my conclusion. Give me a 1 minute mark. Super Link is great. Has made me so passionate and angry since then. Until it was Super Also, I never finished watching Power of the Prince. What great toys!
Yeah! Know it!
Stood the test of time, I think, harder than Armada, and I think more impressively than Galaxy Force.
Agreed.
It's blasphemy. Because you don't agree.
to me. Let's just 3, 2, 1. Now I'm talking about the best show ever. Okay, so yeah, look at this title card, right? This is an impressive title card. It's got colors, it's dynamic, it's shiny, it's spelled with the letters P-R-I-M-E, which means business. Dinosaur / dragon doing
About 525.
Oh, 520. Yeah. Amazing. Wunderbar. All right. So yeah, films are great. I think more than anything in this show, it showed that, like, even if you have great heroes, go back a few slides. We did this. No, we can't do this. I do not have enough time for too many animations.
Like Optimus Prime or Bumblebee, Ratchet, or Vulcan.
Yeah. Those 5.
NRC.
NRC, yeah, NRC's great. Yeah. There we go. And action. More than any other show, I think this is the one where I was like, in the most scenes. Like, even the promo where we got this shot. Like, that's a poster. Seriously. It's awesome. The action sequences were so good in this show. There's this one, which now that I look at this shot, I can't tell if it was from the video game or not. I think it might have been from the video game, which was also a great video game too, but it's in the limited show. And we got, little, Cliff Jumper asking if you could smell what he's cooking tonight. His horns. And his stuff, which I'm sure could smell. Yeah. So, that's cool stuff. Alright, so conclusion. Moved through this a little bit faster than I intended, but, where was it? I had this written down so I wouldn't mess this up earlier. So from Predacrons Rising, Predacrons. So I made a new faction right there, because this show made up a lot of factions, and it was really cool. It tied a whole bunch of lore together. Had an awesome Bible, it kept going, kept the ball rolling. Season 3, kept the ball rolling. Beast Hunters had that really emotional scene where Optimus Prime looked back and smiled, and it kind of made me tear up a little bit. I was like, oh wow, that was really well done. Rush was still beautiful. And then they even had a spin-off show. Yeah, it was pretty good too. So yeah, because you know that had similar style, and it was really good stuff. I'm gonna done.
The 40 seconds left.
40 seconds? Okay, 4 seconds. Right, so about Ultra Magnus, and I think I missed about 8 other characters. Oh yeah, him. Yeah, he was in the part too. Yeah. Remember when he ripped the arm off of the dude, and he sewed it onto himself, all Frankenstein style? And he was like, wah, and it just went flying for like 30 meters. That was awesome. Yeah, so as you can see, this is clearly the most awesomeness that you can imagine. I mean, these slides were colored, I had photos. It didn't need that tiny animation, clearly. So, and time. So there you go.
One I would probably turn to with the most naturality, and Prime would be the one where I'd probably, arguing with myself, trying to come up with why I actually did end up enjoying a lot of the more dirtling bits, because it's production quality.
Recap episodes.
Its production quality was fantastic. It's a shame that, like you know, the Item Hunt season. It's a really good value on your screen for what was a very not even a bad.
Hey everybody, Optimus Prime here, and TFCON Day 2 is officially over. Well, for me anyway. They're all going out for Slurpees a little later, I think. I don't remember where my schedule went. That's not good. Anyway, but I am pooped. I'm very much exhausted. But today was the first day that most of the dealer rooms were open. Well, most of the dealer room was open, and because last night was the silent auction, or not the silent auction, but the charity auction. And today was mostly panels and shopping. Because I'm a premium weekend pass holder, I got to go in at 9. 9-ish. I wasn't right there because I had overslept. So I was there at 9-ish, and I got in, spent not a lot of money, but more than I wanted to today. I wanted to have more money to spend tomorrow, but I think I've got an okay amount. I was pretty reserved with my spending today, so Went to a lot of panels. I did Chris Vangelis's panel, Rules of Healthy Collecting, which was a great panel. I enjoyed that quite a lot. I'm not off. I'm slightly off. Sorry, that's fine. But I also did the Q&A with Transformers movies writer Ron Friedman. I did that for a little bit, mainly because I wanted to go get something to eat, and then I came back at the end. And then I skipped the Q&A with. I came back for part of the Q&A with Bob Budiansky, but I didn't stay for that much because again I was getting lunch and I'm back to the dealer room, get some stuff. Beast Wars Q&A at 1. I did that because of course I did. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. I left for the costume contest because I needed to come and crash. I just had to get out from all that, the noise mostly. Then I went back down for the third-party product review, which was awesome, and there were a lot of really good third-party stuff coming up. It was coming up, that was announced. Some of the stuff is actually here. Live script reading and audition. Yes, I did audition again for the script reading. I didn't get in, but that's fine. Panel, what is the best Transformers series? Yes, I did that. I might go down to the feud, but I don't know. It'll depend on how I feel. Depends on if I'm good socially or not. So, let's see. Tomorrow, I guess we don't get early access tomorrow. That's fine. So the dealer room opens tomorrow at 10. So, a little bit of time to sleep in tomorrow if I want to. And I probably will, knowing me. But I will get with Krista, see what she's doing tomorrow. She's probably going to be at her table, which I did buy something from there today. I bought this. This is Shafter, their homage to Generation 1 Erector. So he's really cool. And that, it was, I think 40 American. So that was fun. But yeah, I'll see what's going on tomorrow. I did end up finding, not one, but, nearly dropped it, 2 of the other pieces of the Toy World Combiner that I was looking for. So that's fantastic. I will be getting these guys open when I get home. Is he broken? He's broken. I just noticed that. Well, nothing a little bit of super glue won't fix, right? Oh well, which maybe that was why he was. That's why he was broken. He was less than the other guy. Oh well, didn't realize it at the time. That's fine. Also, I'm probably not going to go over this because I'll go over it all at the end, like I normally do. But TFCON's been a lot of fun this year. Having a blast, meeting a lot of new people, some old people. Just some really, really nice memories that I'll hold on to back when I'm in the real world and dealing with nonsense. So, see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Well, everybody, this is it. TFCON Day 3. It's over for another year. I have today. I'm going to try to catch as many panelists as I can. And then probably about 5 o'clock, I'll get rolling home. So, yeah, come along. I don't know what I'll be able to record today because my battery's almost dead. I brought my charger, but I didn't charge anything, so I'm a bit of an idiot. Anyway, TFCON Day 3, let's do this.
Pretty much all my folders, well, my folders for this and anything I've worked on in the last couple of days got corrupted and are gone. No, I run a recovery every year. My hard drive's dead. So I threw this together like a couple hours ago. So I'm going to try an attempt to do a panel on animation without any actual clips. Well, the problem with this is trying to fix that after the fact. You actually have to, one, redraw it, retake the photos, and then put that back into and actually splice it onto that original tape. That is hours of work for less than 5 seconds of animation. Actually, I would say that's probably at least a
panels and like
yeah.
extend canning shots, show panel characters talking and stuff.
Yeah, and they would cut a lot out of the episodes as well, but they never added anything. If anything, they just recycled. The only thing that was added was the actual fades and the opening and some sound effects. That was added. Okay, what's up?
Do you know if there are any series, like Transformers or otherwise, that are worse than G1 in terms of animation errors?
Ooh, okay.
Any
Well,
series?
well.
If you remember any series with like more Transformers related, like any that are worse than G1 for animation errors?
Oh wow. I'm trying to think. Dylan will be the one to ask about that.
You talking about any series or any Transformers series?
Any Transformers series.
Oh, the Transformers series, right. No, I would say G1 is the worst.
If you're talking about any series ever,
yeah.
The worst anime ever made is Charge Man Ken.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It is a must see.
I've never heard of it.
Bring back the series, or rather just do a sequel series. Keep going. And while they were at it, bring in new elements as well. So, what comes next, I suppose? And for this, I'm just going to take it from Hasbro, or rather the blurb on Hasbro's website. After their victory in the Beast Wars conflict
of all the different Robot Man characters that were in this new version of Micro Man. It was all held together with magnets and can be disassembled and all the parts reconfigured to make different vehicles, weapons, or just about anything you want. Every single part is different, all the way down to the 2 feet.
So we're back. It's like a week later, to be honest with you. And do forgive the fan if you can hear it. I'm trying not to blow it into your face, but it was like 110 outside today, okay? It's a little warm in my basement. Anyway, TFCON 2019 is over as of actually about a week now. And I honestly can't believe it's over. This TFCon sort of came and went kind of out of the blue for me. It didn't really hype up to it. Like I think because the last 2 years I've gone, there's been Scott McNeil and then Gary Chalk and David Kay, were the last 2 years voice actors. So I've kind of had this hype built up over the years. And then the voice actors they were cool and I loved hanging out with them. But there was nothing really that was like, oh, I want to go listen to the voice of Quick Strike. Although he was great, he just didn't have the same star pull as Gary Chalk and them like that. And I understand you can't do them every year. I get that. But for me, that shifted the focus. It changed it off of the toys and the convention and the voice actors and turned it onto the people. Now, before I went, I've been talking to some people on Discord. Just a lot of great people, and unfortunately, I didn't have the energy to do a lot of things that they were kind of doing later on, like the slushy run. I wish I could have done, but I was just so dead tired. I was literally dead tired. I tried to get to as many panels as I could this year. Just kind of hang out in the room. Met a good friend, Turbo Spinach. I don't remember your actual name because I'm terrible with names. Screen names are better. I think it's Tim, I want to say. Or Sean, maybe it's Sean. Everybody's name's Sean, it seems like. Whoa, camera. You okay? You went a little drunk there for a second. But mostly the reason that I'm doing this now is because I made significant headway on my Grind Rod and Aurora video. Ooh, there's a moth. If you see something flying, it's that moth. I made significant headway on that Grind Rod and Aurora video, but then when I went to TFCon, I deleted all my footage. So I literally have no video. Grind Rod and Aurora may not see the light of day, Aurora, which sucks because I actually did something this year I said I was going to do. But yeah, I had to summon the anyway. But yes, met a lot of great people, spent a lot of time just hanging out. And it was a really good time. And a really good time is continued to be had offline, off TFCon. We get to talk on the discussion threads and stuff like that, and now we get to put some faces to some names, some screen names to some really good people. So, yeah, pretty much day one just rocked up, Thursday. Literally met my friend Krista walking into the hotel. She was checking in as well, or maybe she was already there, I don't remember. But I had a bit of trouble getting in because, like I said, I didn't have money on my card to pay for the hotel because I literally took it all out in cash. So, and they didn't like converting it over from American, so it was tricky. But eventually we got in, and I got settled down, and that was not a problem. Spent most of that night with my friend Krista, helping her price some stuff for the dealer room the next morning. Then I went to bed because by that time it was like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, and I just zonked out. The next morning, this was Friday morning, I got up and had to do the custom class, which is amazing, and I'll show you the figure we did in a minute. But again, just the people that were at the tables, I always gravitate towards the people at the tables because we're there all day and we really have nothing to talk about except what we're making and Transformers in general, geek, nerdy talk. And it's funny that we would say something at our table and then the next table over from us would pick it up, and then the next table over there would pick it up, and the table over there would pick it up, and it was like an echo. It was so cool just to be in that scene. Like we were talking about DuckTales for a couple seconds, and then the other table started talking about DuckTales and Darkwing Duck and all this stuff, and then it cycled back around to us, and we picked up Darkwing Duck and all the cartoons from the old times, and it was just a lot of fun. It was great. It was a great time, and I say that every time, but it's always a great time. So Friday was the opening ceremony, which was fantastic. There was a wedding. Oh, there was a wedding. There was a proposal 2 years ago, which I was at. But oh, the wedding was sweet. Oh, it was so awesome and so funny. The guy officiating, the guy performing the ceremony was super awkward about it, so it was really, really funny, because they had all these nerdy references and stuff in there. He was kind of nervous about doing it, so it was actually really cool. But then, of course, it was the charity live auction, which I was pretty reserved this year. I didn't buy too much. Oh, I didn't get him down. Shoot. Well, I have representation down here. I have a figure on display that I have most of my stuff here from a week. Just because I've been needing to make this video. Anyway, then Friday, what did I do Friday? Friday night, I think I just went back to the room. Yeah, I think I just went back to the room Friday night, because it was after the one panel. I didn't go to karaoke night, which I should have. I really wanted to. I didn't sleep great the first night. The mattresses and pillows weren't fantastic this year. I should have brought my own pillow. I couldn't brought my own mattress, unfortunately. But I was literally talking, I think it was even to Krista, about the TF band that dresses up. And they showed up for karaoke night. Oh, I was so gutted. I wanted to see them so bad. And they were downstairs. I was just up in bed. So Saturday began the convention in earnest. The dealer room opened at 9 o'clock for us weekend pass holders. And I'd show you my wristband, but I don't have it anymore because I had to work. And I had to take it off for work. So it opened at 9 o'clock for us, and then for 11 o'clock for everybody else. So that gave us premium pass. Oh, Friday night also we got to get a hold of some exclusives before everybody else, so that was cool. And I got talking to some great people online because registration for us was all kind of like the same time, but it was just in two different things, and they didn't have it quite labeled correctly on the online. So I got there an hour early. I got to talk to some people, some really nice people. I didn't get any of their names though, unfortunately, which sucks. Anywho, where was I? Oh yeah, Saturday. Saturday, open at 9, we got in. And I didn't spend a whole lot of money up front. I'm trying to look at what I got. Yeah, not a lot of this was bought up front. It was mostly just kind of surveying and kind of picking and choosing what I wanted to buy and where I wanted to buy it from. And, you know, just having a general peruse of the items and stuff that I might come back for. I didn't get any prints or anything like that because I didn't have a way to transport them home safely. So, you know, that's a bummer. That's always one of the things that I'm like, oh gosh, I really should do that. But anyway, did a lot of the panels on Saturday. Saturday night was the Slurpee run, which I missed because didn't sleep great, and I just crashed. I think I got dinner that night at the Quest bar, which was actually really good. The chicken fingers were really good, and I met some great people and talked to them there. It was more about community than anything this year, which I've said in the past, but this year was like top tier community spirit-wise. Sunday was kind of a bittersweet moment because I had to pack up. I had most everything packed Saturday night, so because I checked out. And then I was just spending the remaining cash in the dealer room trying to work some deals and stuff like that. So, and just catching some panels on the Sunday. I did want to stay for the podcasting roundtable. I think the last panel I caught was Ninjatron's like the Microman panel, which was really informative and really great. Got some really great show recommendations off of that. But yeah, and then I just came home. Left about 5:30, 6 o'clock ish, 6:30 ish, and then came home. Drove 4 hours to come home. Yeah, and then arrived, and then had to work the next day. And then Tuesday, I was completely dead. So, anyway, that being said, let's get on to the toys. So, this here, and this is probably the custom that I don't know if I'd say I'm most proud of, but I am very pleased at the amount of progression that I've made in my customizing ability. We call this gentleman, let me focus camera. We call this little gentleman Unioncron because he is the Decepticon HR manager holding Megatron, obviously, as you do. This is supposed to be like a Shatterglass Gears, but because he was purple and green, I painted him up to be a Constructicon on the Autobot side. So it bugs me that I missed this little blue piece here, but yeah, I didn't notice that until I got home. And I can get the paints to fix him up, so I may do that and just kind of touch him up a bit from travel scuff and things like that. So yeah, really pleased with how this guy turned out. Put a Decepticon badge on the back of him, regular Decepticon badge, because in my mind, he is a Decepticon. Alright. That was technically the first thing. The first thing that I bought at the charity auction, represented here by Prime, because I'm not getting Hot Rod down, is the Sons of Cybertron set. This was the clear set, and I won this in the auction, mainly because I wanted the Rodimus. But this Prime is really nice. The only thing that bothers me about him is his legs are super loose, like outwards and a little bit frontwards, but yeah, he's going on the shelf. This is the deluxe version, obviously. I say obviously, some people can't tell. But yeah, it just makes me really want to get actual animated Optimus and put him next to him. So, or maybe the Henkei rendition of this Optimus. What was next? What was next? What was next? What was next? Oh yes, I bought an Orphan. I bought an Orphan. And if you were there, you got this joke. This is a Batman, the animated series Batman, with the actual fabric cape. Or maybe it's like Justice League Batman, but it's all the same basic costume design. But I always have to buy something Batman every year I go, and this was this year's because this is my favorite Batman design, and he had an actual cape. So it's really cool. Really glad I picked this up. I think this was $15, and the Sons of Cybertron was $60. And that's US. But I bought it in Canadian, but they did a one-to-one transfer. Anyway, the next thing I bought, yes, was this gentleman. This is the Shattered Glass Drift Deadpool. from Mastermind? Yeah, Mastermind Reformatted. And he's really cool. This was part of the exclusive for this year. And I think they sold out rather quickly because it's Deadpool. But I just got it because it's a red and black drift and it's awesome. It's huge too. Like, this is, oh no! So like, this is Batman in compared to this guy. Woo, he's a big boy. So yeah, drift is probably the coolest thing I got this year. The most high-end item I got this year. I think I'll bring you down here without revealing what you are. Set you up there and let you know I did you. Next, I actually bought this from my friend Krista, who was there, and I did promise to buy something from her stand, and I did. And I'm rather happy that I did buy this. It is Shafter, the small version, because I have the Masterpiece version over there as Axis, and I just really wanted a tiny version of Erector. I don't know why. It's just, I missed out getting this guy because I didn't go in 2012, but I really wanted this version, so I'm glad to have him in my hands for 60 Canadian, like 40 American. So I was quite pleased with that, to have a little Shafter. Most expensive shaft I've ever bought. Don't put that in. Right, what was next? I guess I could go over this now. So I picked this up in a bag, I think either on Thursday or Friday, and I'm kind of out of focus, but bear with me. This is, this is GDO Springer. Transformers GDO Springer. Why isn't your head working here, Springer boy? Why isn't that going in? Because when I push that down, I see. His cockpit's supposed to be better. But he was mostly complete. He's got his missiles. He doesn't have a sword, but I was kind of okay with that. This is based off of the Tomahawk, which is a mold that I absolutely loved. And it was a GDO toy for $5. And I think I just gave him straight across. Here's $5. Here's $5 American. It would have been less than that if I'd given him Canadian. So I was really pleased to get this guy for $5. Woo! Couldn't believe it. And he's not going to be resold, so what does it matter? Another thing I was actually really pleased to get this year, and I think this guy was $10, but I was glad to pay it. Movie 1 Protoform Prime. Now, I've always been fascinated by the Protoform toy. I think it's a great idea to have like an intermediate form when he crash lands on Earth. But this was supposed to be like how he appeared on Cybertron. And okay, I guess it's fine. I need it for my Prime display. And I don't know, there's just something always about this toy that I really liked. I like him better than I like the Starscream. So I got Prime, he was like $10, and I think I might have done Straight Across again. I'm not sure. I'm trying to go off of a week of memories. It's not going too well. The next thing, oh, I also got the cape here for Drift, but I think this is for their actual Drift because it doesn't look too good with the new boy. So I'll put that there between your legs. Awesome. The next thing I bought, I bought you and you on Saturday. No, I bought you on Sunday. Bought you and you on Sunday. I also got a Henkei Classics Megatron, because this is a toy that I've always wanted. I've had him, I almost had him the first year that I went to TFCON, but the buyer backed out, and then, or the seller backed out, excuse me. And I've never got him, and then this year, I said, screw it, I'm gonna get him. Yeah, he's actually really lovely. I've completely forgotten how to transform him, but that's fine. He's just gonna stand there and look regal. I love the G1 color scheme on anything but G1 Megatron. It's so bizarre. But yeah, the chrome Decepticon badge is so cool. I like the chrome one here. This is definitely a Henkei product that I'm absolutely, is it chuffed? Chuffed to have. I think that's how you say it. Now, the next thing that I bought as a 2-pack. I bought them both at the same time. It is Trace and Highway from the Toy World Combiner. Which, if you would have seen my Toy World and Aurora video, I said I wanted to find some of these guys at TFCon, and I did. Now, one thing that this guy was, I want to say he was 35, And this guy was 40 and this guy was 35, and I couldn't figure out why they were different. Until I got him back to the hotel and noticed he was actually broken. The mirrors on the side broke off. And as I was trying to transform him here at home, one of them broke off again. So just a little bit of super glue and a repro label, and he's all set to be on my Autobot display. And I don't know if I have the gun right, but, you know, never know. I think it looks good. Trace is cool too, but he's in vehicle mode because I literally just sat here transforming him. Now, the next thing that I'm going to show you that I bought, and then I'll kind of ramp up to the last 3 purchases here after this one. No, last 5 purchases here. I got Machine Wars Soundwave, and I blame Thew for this one. I'm not really sure why, but this is a repaint of Stalkers, I believe. I just saw him complete. This guy was like 10 bucks. At least I think he's complete. I don't know, but I'm a sucker for a Soundwave, and he's got a giant rocket on her shoulder and little green missiles here. So, not too bad for 10 bucks for a classic like this guy. Super sweet. Super sweet. Also, this was on the Sunday. I made a deal with the guy for a boxed Armada Starscream, and I think this completes the Seekers. Hello. Oh, my phone just vibrated. I think I'm only missing like the Target exclusive, the yellow one of Starscream now, I think. Possibly. Though I don't know if I want to go completionist to that extent. Because, like, Thrust. No, not Thrust. Thundercracker, Skywarp, and Ramjet, I think, were all different characters. And all based off of Starscream. So, finally, good to have this boy back in the house. I had him when I was little, but he was never in this good a condition. So, and he does come with his... Are we good? No more problems, right? Right. So, where was I? Oh, yes. Armada Starscream. Nice to have this boy back in the house. Comes with his Minicon. He's awesome. So, the next item I will show you is another Armada toy. And he does come with his Minicon, although it's currently on the floor. It is a toy I've never actually had in hand, and it's really clunky when you get it out of his box. But I bought him when I bought Starscream, so I got a pretty good deal on him. Armada Red Alerts. Super clunky. Very RoboCop with the gun arm and the actual robot head. So, but yeah, talked the guy down. I think I said it was 70 for both of these, so I got them for 50 or 50 altogether, boxed. Was rather happy with that. So, no, I bought him and the other one from Starscream and the other one from this one guy, and I bought him at the end for like 20. So, because it was literally the last $20 I had. I was like, oh, he's not gonna let me come home without him. So, the other one, the one that I'm gonna show next, is the one that I am really proud of. Because, like I said, I got him and Starscream for $50 US. Or something like that. 50 or 60. Maybe 70. I can't remember. Anyway. It is a boxed Megatron. And I'm so happy. He's not... Huh. I thought he was sealed. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Boxed Megatron. I'm never taking him out of his box. He's going to go on the shelf next to Prime, so I can have David K sign him at some point, and I can have the two signed by their respective voice actors, if you don't mind. So, really pleased with that. And Aaron Archer was there, the guy who designed 3 of the figures that I bought this year, and I didn't get anything signed by him. I feel like such an idiot, but I was pretty much out of money at this point. So, the final thing that I got isn't even Transformers related. It is, however, a toy that I had growing up, and I've been searching for it forever, and I couldn't find it. But I found it at TFCON, and the guy was like $5. So I talked to him into, this is the same guy I bought Megatron from, and it is the, what was it? Star Wars Action Fleet Naboo Starfighter. This comes with a Very, very small. You can't even see him. And stand up. See that gray blob right there? That is a figure. That is Anakin, and he's supposed to go inside this ship, but he's way too small. He gets down inside instead of sitting at the cockpit. So I actually was looking for this forever, but I couldn't remember the name of it. It was just Naboo Starfighter. And so this brought back a lot of memories, and it was $5. On par with this guy, and he doesn't even transform. So that is my entire haul for this year. I didn't get a whole lot. I didn't go crazy like I have in the past, but that's probably for the best, really. I mean, well, some of the years I've go a little crazy. I think I only spent like $500 this year, which could have easily been all gone in the charity auction. I had to reserve myself. So TFCON 2020 can't come fast enough. I can't wait to see all my friends again and meet some faces, meet some new faces, meet some old faces. Go to the slushy run, because I'm doing that next year. It's going to be freaking fantastic. So I hope to see you guys there. Hope you guys are still enjoying the convention season. I know TFN is coming up. I think there are a couple other Transformers-ish conventions going on around you. But if there's a convention in your area, let me know if you're going to it. Let me know down below. Yeah, that's pretty much all I can say. Love to talk to you guys. So, anyway, this has been Roctimus Prime with all of the things that I got from TFCON and just the TFCON thoughts and the TFCON video. Signing off, saying hope you guys have a great day, great night, whenever you're watching this. Take care, everybody.